Hello and welcome back, everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It helps us out tremendously. It's kind of like a little cheat code on the internet that helps YouTube pick us up and extend us out into the ether. If you're interested in supporting us a little further, consider becoming a member here on our channel. Memberships start at $2 and you get some pretty cool emotes out of it. In addition to that, if you want to join our community, we do have a link to the Patreon down in the description below. We do have open slots in games as well. So if you're interested in any of that, be sure to reach out and let me know. So, where last we left off, the party had successfully voyaged across Cassio's Oasis over to the stranded prison. Once there, you discussed with the acting commander at the prison what was transpiring with the SANDS, and they were at about as much of a loss as all of you. The expansive nature of the SANDS ends just shy of the furthest reaches of the prison, leaving very little locations in it outside of its hue and glow, apparently being capable of going through solid objects, including the ground, walls, and anything else. These SANDS will affect you anywhere within the sphere. Objects will not obstruct it. Now, you ventured into this prison with two tasks from all of them. Task number one, try to save as many guards as possible, not kill them, and allow them to come back up, drag them up after they're unconscious. Task number two, if you can save a couple of prisoners, go ahead, but kill them. They're all very dangerous individuals that are here inside of the stranded prison. If you were brought here, it is kind of like Alcatraz. It's high security for a reason. Very high as well. Now, you ventured down in there, and though some of you, admittedly, mostly just Christian One, change your display name, Bartikov, were completely immune to the effects, you started going in and engaging with a few different enemies and individuals. One such individual was somebody that seemed to know Samdi a little bit. Samdi's fun friend Algo. Well, not. Oh no, it wasn't Samdi. Sorry, it was Jack. Jack's fun friend Algo. Algo is currently a corrupted but sentient prisoner down here who was imprisoned long ago as he was a representative for, well, Jack's affiliation, who cannibalized people. And, well, this is where they brought him. Now, he's allowing you all to pass since he has a very fond relationship with Jack's sponsors. And you all got to venture deeper into this prison, engaging with a handful of the different corrupted guards and prisoners, killing almost every single one in your path, regardless of whichever they were. You did come across a small little cluster of guards, and I don't believe you got the name of the one that you talked to, did you? You did? You're muted on Zoom.
It is Adnan.
Adnan. Good. Adnan, a low-level guard here, but seems to be doing his job very, very well as you can, given the circumstance. You managed to find the record room deeper within this area after taking a little breather and break, and most of you have been able to hold your breath through all of this as best as you can, but Bart has been expending quite a few of his healing pools to remove the poisonous toxins from many of you. I believe right now the only people who aren't immune for at least the next hour are Ash and Samdi. Samdi, you have yet to breathe it in as well.
But
Yep, we're getting to that, Jason. Not yet. We'll get there.
Who
Venturing deeper in.
are you saying who is immune or isn't immune?
Who is currently immune?
I know that me and Jack have 24 hours of
Right.
something.
That's you. Yeah. So it's Samdi and Ash are the only two not breathing in right now. Not breathing right now. Samdi, not really a big issue. Ash, starting to become a big issue. Now, as you were venturing deeper into the record room, you came across an open garden filled with large trees underground that look petrified in nature. And as you are all venturing deeper in, Ash, you're caught off guard as you teleport a little further ahead and notice multiple gardeners up inside the trees with these long limbs stretching down 10, 15 feet at a time, dangling from them, watching your group slowly move in here. And although you are currently safe, everybody else seems to be made aware of their presence. So, this is where we are going to be starting, everybody. The corrupted gardeners are going to go. This one here will swing his arms over to this tree and then swing over to this one. And then swing over to this one. As everybody else is surprised at this happening, Katarine, the gardener, whips its arm all the way down to you, which moves almost like a tentacle that then lashes out and slams against you. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
You will take 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and as the arm slams into you, you feel the large ape-like hand grabs onto you, and you are now grappled by the creature. While grappled, you are restrained. Now, it's going to swing out its other hand towards you, Fen. That is a 15 to hit. You're muted on Zoom. Okay, another 10 bludgeoning on you, and same circumstance. You are both grappled, and the creature is going to drag each of you 10 feet closer towards it. After that happens, a second one whips around and jumps on top of this wall right here. It looks down at the two of you, grappled already, and is going to be forced to dash upwards up here in order to engage with the rest of the food in the area. Swing.
I don't like the way you put that.
Doop. Swing, swing.
Our
doop.
friends,
And
not
this
food.
one gets here. And that is them. All right. Jack is up.
Yes, yes. Jack is currently stealthed because I looked back. He had a natural 20 on his stealth.
He is the only. Well, he and Ash, I believe, are the only two stealth right now because Ash moved the head of everybody else.
So Jack will shift back. I just have to see what his range is on these bad boys because I know. Okay, 60 feet. Cool. And he will throw out one of his cards at the gardener here that has Katarine close to her.
All right, go for it. So he's throwing it at the one Katarine is grappled
Yes.
by. Well, that's in front of
Yes,
Katarine.
yes.
Both of you are grappled by the same one.
I'm gonna believe it's this one. Okay, I don't know. I just rolled all that, but must have a macro or something set up.
Okay, let's look
I
at
need
that.
to- I need to-
23
I need to
absolutely
roll one more
hits.
time because it's an advantage, I believe, if he's stealth.
Yeah, go for it. Well, 23
Yeah.
hits for 18 psychic damage. His card flicks out quickly out towards this creature and slams into it, pushing it back just a tiny bit, but it seems very disoriented from the blow it had taken. That's math. There you go. I am displaying hit points, right? Yeah, okay, there you go. That's 18 damage.
And that was 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to run back in here and stealth again as a bonus action.
Alrighty. Roll.
Since he wasn't hiding there the first. Stealth. Show you.
Alright, 15. Kind of low for him.
Yep.
Fen, it is your turn. You are grappled and restrained by this creature down here, but there's another one charging in towards the others in this room.
Okay. Fen is going to cast something, but it's in a mixture of him changing into his snake mode. So the giant boa constrictor, but when he shifts, flames start to ripple off the scales. As my action, I'll cast Fire Shield, and bonus action, I'm going to wild shape into a giant constrictor snake.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
You're huge, right?
Yes.
You're a salamander.
Yes, and the snake is basically on fire. Just like
Yep,
living
and you are
flames.
no longer grappled either. The hand cannot grapple a creature
Yep.
that large.
All right.
So temp HP bar.
Yep, I will get that all set up. There we go. And Fire Shield, if I am hit, the creature, I'll roll it in chat.
If you're hit by a melee attack, they take damage,
Yeah, you
right?
take, yes, fire damage.
All right, so that's your turn. Hit whatever creature within 5 feet of you hits you with a melee attack. Oh, so they have to be within 5 feet of you and hit you. Okay, good. All right. Katarine.
Do not like this thing. So I am going to cast Hold Person on it.
All right, go for it. Wisdom save, correct? Oh, it's so good at this. Yeah, it's held. No, it
Oh.
held.
Like, it's still...
Never mind.
That was sarcasm. It's a monkey
It's
that's so good at
paralyzed.
wisdom saves.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
no.
And
You can't
So
even
It
catch a
freezes
monkey.
while you're in its grasp. You're still grappled, but like it just stops moving.
Okay. It would take another action to get out, huh?
Breakout. Yeah. But now it's docile at least.
Yeah. That is all I have.
All right. Now, Ash, at the start of your turn, your breath is just about to expire. If you don't take a breath now, you're probably going to pass out.
That was that late.
Yeah, you can only hold your breath 2 minutes. It's been 2 minutes.
I guess it's too late to teleport back to wherever there was no sand.
Nope. This is your climactic moment to reveal that ability you were trying to tell us you have.
I think it's an action, isn't it?
It is your action, but it's a badass action.
He reveals the fact that he's actually a frog.
So, I'm telling you, top of your turn, are you breathing or are you accepting falling unconscious?
Yeah, I'll breathe.
Okay, wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Saving throw. Wisdom.
Everything turns even more purple, and you wish to attack and strike at your allies. What do you do with your action?
Oh, 18 wasn't high enough?
No, the save is 21 on this.
Jeez. Okay, I'm happy I didn't waste it. I'll use my whatever that is.
Stillness
of mind, yes.
So, Katarine and Fen, you both see Ash forced to take a breath and immediately has a very feral look at both of you that you recognize. But then there is a calmness over his eyes and body as he takes a very deep breath and you see the purple expels out from him. And he seems fine.
Let's see. Since I used my action for that, I can't hit with a bonus action, right?
No, but you could teleport.
Yeah, I'll teleport over here. More interested in keeping Jack safe.
Alrighty.
And
Stop. Bart, it is your turn. And yeah, Ash seems to be breathing finally. He seems fine.
Ugh. Ash,
One less person
are you
have to
feeling
do that.
murderous? I'll take that as a no.
Oh, so I'm muted. No, just the usual.
Okay, good. Keep breathing nice and steady. Let me know if you need any help. Time to get the fuck into the fight. Get the fuck off the princess. Can't reach that far,
The
but at least
frozen monkey is just...
yeah, she's at least
Joey.
now in my protection range. And
Yes, Samdi?
I'll just type it.
Thank you. All right, go ahead.
I will bonk the corrupted gardener that I'm in range of. This one here.
Together.
19.
5 slashing damage.
Cool. And bonk again.
Bonk again.
I mean, better.
That's minimum. You have bonked them twice for your least amount of effort.
Yeah.
Hell.
Okay. Another 5. Bump, bump. All done?
Apparently.
Bart, what level are you in Paladin?
5.
Okay. Samdi.
Goody. Here I am. Hey, it's working again.
Yep.
Here I am in this corner, not being able to speak. This is on a spell. Right, so I am going to. How much is a subtle cast? Single spell point. Okay. All right. So for my action, I'm going to subtly cast a. I want all my good spells are more AoE than anything. So where can I cast that on? Nowhere specific. Fuck it then. I will upcast a mind whip.
A whip.
Yes,
My whip.
a mind whip.
My whip. Go for it.
And this will be using an actual spell slot, so I'll only need to use one spell thingamabob. That was not
Sorry, I looked at the saving throw. Which one?
the one closest to me, which is
That one or that one?
you know what?
This one?
This one has a better line of sight, and there's an extra D8 because I cast at a 3rd level.
Go for it. 11. I can tell you, these creatures do not look very intelligent. As you do that attack, its eyes cross in front of it, and it just starts drooling excessively. And what else happens?
Here, it uses. Oh, never mind.
And it can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn.
And for its next turn, it has to choose a move, action, or bonus. It's essentially a targeted slow.
Yeah, it can only do
Right,
one
but it
thing.
still gets multi-attack if it has multi-attack. Okay, sounds good. All done?
I'm just gonna quickly jog my way. I say jog, I'm gonna take a step closer, just get a better view of everything.
Now, at the end of your turn, Samdi. Primordial speakers? Fen? Samdi? Correct?
Yes.
No.
Correct, Samdi? No? Anybody else in the party? Okay. Fen, I'm whispering something to you.
Cool.
Oh shit.
The Sand's gonna whisper Sandy secrets in your ear. Are you trying to tell that dog off?
She's like freaking out because I had a snack and didn't give her any, and so she's like getting herself worked up and having her breathing issue. I'm just telling her to calm down.
We have an air show close by, so that's the equivalent of thunder, apparently. So my
The poor puppers. That's what you hear carried inwards.
Poor puppers.
The corrupted gardeners are going to go. This one, I'm just going to give it its saving throw at the end of its turn. 11. Cool. This one will actually choose to attack, and it looks at the fire snake, and because of its very low intelligence and wisdom, will attempt to whack it with the arm.
Whack,
Oh,
chicka,
hey.
whack, chicka, whack,
16?
chicka, whack.
Yeah, I have like a 12 AC right now.
All right. 10 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, and it takes 2d8 fire. Oh my god, what is going on? I'm sorry. Something's happening in my. Give me a second. I need to refresh this. I'm sorry. Roll 20, like the. You know the window that like shows like all the coding behind a browser? Yeah,
Yeah.
it keeps popping in and out.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, I think it's.
I know
it's
might
my-
be a problem with your keyboard hitting F11 too much.
F.
It
might be the coffee
No,
spilled on
F11
your
is full
keyboard.
screen. Thank you.
F's in the chat, everybody. F's in the chat. F11's in the chat, please.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
Well-
yeah, I will do.
While he's
I'll get it all set up.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna have the other two go. This one swings over here. Bart, you're getting whacked at.
Fucking fight me, bro.
Okay, 19 to hit.
That does hit.
All right, 10 bludgeoning, and you're now grappled and restrained. The one in front of you now is going to attack you at advantage. See the synergy when you have multiple monkeys in a room?
Monkey.
Monkey.
Natural 19 to hit. So another 10 bludgeoning, grappled and restrained. And this time, it's going to bite you. 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right, so that's these two. And then we're just going to swing the other attack against you, Fen. You cannot be restrained. It rolled a natural. Oh, that was 17. All right, so another 10 against you and another 2d8 against it. So I need 4 d8s. Yeah, as the monkey is freaking the fuck out.
18 fire damage.
All right. Is that a concentration
Nope.
spell? It takes the hits, and you all watch as the scales. Actually, what happens?
When it hits, the flames almost like almost like kind of explode with each hit and just burn up its body, and like the flames regrow back onto the scales.
Nice. Flame snake.
I'm
Let me
All
just
right,
get to my
and-
character I reloaded. So
Cool. And that's everything. Jack.
yes, is the one still stunned or whatever?
This one down here, it failed its save. Yeah.
Jack's gonna pop out, see the one that's literally just frozen solid, and is going to attack that one.
That's 40 feet away.
It's
Is
a
that
si-
within the
it's a
first
60
range
feet.
interval? That's the first range. Okay.
Yeah, it just is within 60 feet. No long range.
Oh,
no
okay.
long range.
I thought they made it like a dagger.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's no long range on them. It's just 60 feet. So,
Cool, cool, cool.
all right, at advantage.
That hits.
And do they crit? Because he's paralyzed.
Paralyzed auto crit. Yeah. So we double the damage dice. So just roll 3d6, roll 4d6. And we'll add that in. Good roll. So 19 plus 16 is 20, 35? 35 points of
Ooh.
damage. Woo! A little less. That one. Yeah, it's looking pretty hurt now.
Yeah, and well, he's just gonna stay.
You can offhand
Yeah,
attack.
he could off. Yeah, I'll offhand attack since it's almost kind of down.
Yeah.
Not with
It's still
not
paralyzed,
with
so yeah.
Fenrith. Sorry, I have 2 sheets open. So
Yeah, it's cool. I know how it is.
psychic blade. Okay, natural 20, but not sneak attack. So
Oh no, not sneak attack. It's already a crit, so yeah.
I got the crit. So 9 psychic damage.
9. It's looking real rough now. All done?
Hold on.
Fenrith.
I'm chomping on this one right next to me. So
Okay.
I feel like that's what I should do. Katarine's up next, so she can take care of the one that stuns. Yeah, so I'm going to attack the one right next to me with my what is it? The grapple, the constrict. Ew, 8.
8 misses.
Yeah, I would assume so.
You go to grapple around the creature, and the hands just shoot up to the ceiling and pull itself out of the way.
Jesus, these names are
I don't
slippery.
like that. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
Yeah. No, it just grabbed the ceiling.
monkey.
So yeah, it's like a Stretch Armstrong. That's
yeah,
all.
pretty
Just
much.
Ugh.
I'm gonna move like I don't even know if I can get over there.
where?
Over here.
Well, keep in mind you're huge, but you slither, so you can move
Okay,
between
yeah,
spaces 5 feet
I'll
wide.
go here. I'll go like right here.
Yeah.
So like a defensive position of Somni in them. So
All right, Katarine.
I'm gonna lightning lure the one that's got me.
Zzz. Go for it. You have advantage. It has to make a strength. save.
Yeah.
It failed. It's actually good at that one. No sarcasm, but it failed.
Yep.
So 10 lightning damage. Zzz.
it does.
It's
Oh
still
my
standing.
God!
It's bloodied, but it's still standing.
You could have just stabbed it. You could have just stabbed it. It would have been a crit. You could have just touched it.
But I'm also grappled.
And restrained, so your attacks are at disadvantage. So
Even
yeah,
out.
it's fine.
So,
Hey, 10's good.
so I would have to be doing a melee attack in order to use my offhand, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Or with a light weapon.
So if I have a dagger, I can offhand.
Yeah, just
Okay, I will do that then.
straight attack roll. That hits. Roll another d4. Dead. You just look down at the wrist and hey, look at that, a vein. It just now it lets
Ugh.
go of you.
Okay, and then that's it for me.
Ash, your go.
Leery of the big flaming snake, I'll go over here and start whacking on this guy.
Whack it good.
Probably mention I also have a bright light within like 20 feet of me. So I'm sorry, Ash.
14 just barely hits. For 9.
Bonk.
All right, he takes it. Takes it.
Did I already roll the attack?
Yeah, 14 was the first attack.
I mean the damage.
Yep, it automatically rolled.
Oh. Okay.
25 hits for another 9. Real consistent today, huh? A 19 for an 8. Damn it, we almost got
Don't
there.
you usually have to click on the strike afterwards to do the damage?
If you
I changed.
The settings, okay.
The sheets are updated to automatically roll damage when you.
Okay, sounds good.
It's just faster.
Yeah, it is. I just was confused. Okay, well then I'm done.
Alrighty, Barticle.
Cool. I'm gonna I'm grappled and shit, aren't I?
Grappled and restrained, so all of your attacks are at disadvantage.
Annoying. I'm
Yes.
going to. You see Bardkov like wrench his sword arm free and just point the sword straight at the creature's face. It's like, you are marked for death.
oh,
And
shit.
like like a few wisps of black flame shoot from the sword and like wrap around the creature's neck and form like a collar of flames. And I'm gonna hit it with my Hexblade's Curse.
Hicks.
I don't get super advantage because I'm at disadvantage, but I'm at least rolling flat. And then I'm gonna
Yeah.
smash him. I do get crits on
Yes.
19s and 20s though. Do that.
8 damage on it.
Yeah.
It's something.
Swing again.
Did it add your proficiency?
Yes. Oh no, I get an extra 3 on that. Sorry, on both of those.
It gets 3 plus 1 plus 3. All right, so another 6 and then another 6, so another 12 it takes. Cool.
Yeah.
It takes it. All done?
Yeah.
Somebody.
I'm going to, with Bartikov as probably the last person I spoke to, say to him, "Are you feeling quite alright?"
So you're speaking now?
No, telepathic.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Sorry.
have felt better, but I can keep fighting.
Well, don't let me stop you, and I'm going to, using another subtle cast, because that's the only way I can cast anything nowadays. A third's 2, then that means fourth is 3.
Math.
Yes, math. Going to subtly cast a second level hold person to target the full health one.
Sounds
and
good.
Let's see, that one's lower health, but that's medic. Has Ash been grappled?
This is the one grappling Bart.
Yeah.
Ash has not been grappled yet, no.
Alright. Pressing issues are these two then. So, subtle cast, third level hold person.
Boop, boop. Both of them wisdom saves?
Both of them wisdom saves.
Fail, fail.
And I'm going
I
to
guess you're not monkeying around with them, huh?
and I sent Bart off the other end of that message. Well, make it easier. I'm not even gonna dignify that.
I was just doing the monkey laugh for you. But
I did it for myself.
Which ones are held?
I'm gonna mark them with Somdi's. Is that gray? There's no gray option. The fuck? Alright, yellow. There you go. Those two.
Cool, cool.
Alright, Somdi, all done?
Just gonna make my way back a bit.
Make my way back. Actually, does that move out of its threat range?
Do you have
Yes!
any
You
sort
moved out
do
of
you have
its
any sort
threat
of
range.
Cover from me.
I'm gonna say half cover, yeah.
My giant ass in the way.
Somdi, does
You're-
a 15 hit you?
It does.
As you're stepping away, the arm slings around the snake and grabs onto your neck.
Also, I have a better joke for you, Fen.
Yes.
10
Your
bludgeoning.
giant asp in the way.
Hey, what's your AC right now?
It's a,
It's a 12.
actually, it's an 11.
Yep.
Even with half cover.
Yep. So Samdi, you are now grappled by this creature.
Do I?
So you can't move any further, and you're restrained.
Fucking hell! This fucking roll 20 is hating on me. Do I need to make a con save to maintain?
For concentration on your spell, yes. DC 10.
I have a +6.
You
Oh,
don't say these things. Don't say things like this. Like
You'll be fine. Don't
I have a
worry about it.
+6 easy.
See?
+6, easy.
Tell me the odds.
All right. Now,
That was
Samdi,
mo-
you are held into place.
That
Yeah.
was more of a, in case this fucking website refused to help me, somebody else would
This-
make a roll.
What is this
We're
stretch
gonna keep it.
Armstrong reach? Holy shit.
Yeah, 15 feet, man.
We're gonna find out that this man is used to be a man called Armith Strongeth.
I just thought it.
All right.
Just thought it was Michael Jordan from Space Jam, but you know.
Which
All right. Fail. They're still held. The one monkey currently has you grappled, Samdi. It's going to pull you 10 feet closer towards it. It's going to attack Ash with the other hand. Ash does a 15 hit.
No.
All right. Now Samdi is going to bite you for a 22 to hit. Ha! You will suffer 6 points of piercing damage. Another saving throw, please. Yeah, you're groovy. All right, that's their turn. Jack,
Yeah. I guess we'll just keep pinging at the paralyzed targets.
go for it.
Which one?
On which one?
The lower health one.
which one shall I take a
with Fenrir.
snack out of?
Psychic blades.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's not the sound you make when you psychic blade. You're doing it wrong.
I'll roll my
And
40.
thank you. So we're at 23 plus 19,
Ooh.
so 42. It's really hurt.
Other psychic blade. Yeah.
Hey guys, rogues that auto crit are really good.
Yeah. 1d4.
So rolling
9.
9.
Nine.
It's bloodied.
You 1 damage. Jesus. Jack's just standing there, just shuffling his cards, because there's no point in doing anything else. So
Bender's about to
Ben,
take a
you're-
bite out of crime.
I'm gonna attack the one that has Ash and Samdi.
All right. Well, has Samdi, not
Oh,
Ash.
okay, Samdi. All right.
Ash dodge.
Let's go for a ride, Samdi. Roll 1d. I'm gonna do a grapple attack. I'm gonna miss.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
You're a horrible snake.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, I'm a snack.
I just love Sen's expression. Like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
I roll perfectly when I'm playing as someone else's character.
Yeah,
Right?
you're doing
Right?
him good.
Fall over as a snake on top of this monkey that has no way to protect itself. Just
That would have been your action. Just I lay down. All right, Katarine.
Okay, I'm gonna take a step here because I'm still within all this, and I'm going to Ray of Frost, the one up here by Samdi.
All right, normal attack. 22 hits for 4 cold. damage.
Really? Really?
That's what it says. Yeah.
Good.
cantrips.
Is good spell. Congratulations.
I should have burned his ass. And then I'm going to stab the bloodied one next to Bardakov.
All right, you have advantage.
Bardakov uses his curse on him. Kill it.
14 just
17.
barely hits. Roll another d4.
You rolled minimum damage again.
I know. You can.
5. It's just barely still
Carl.
standing.
Don't worry.
Let
you
me
get the
kill
finish-
it.
You
For
get
the love of
finishing
God.
blow. You get the finishing blow, Bart.
I set up for
Unless Ash
you.
wants-
Yeah.
This time you have difficulty finding that wrist.
Where is it? Barton, move your arm.
The arms.
Currently
Arms, they're so
crushed
long.
up against Bartok. Like, it's wrapping me.
Ash, here we go.
I yell, enough with the reach around, monkey, and then I.
Still with the calm all
Uh,
over his face.
11 misses.
Okay, well, I'll try again.
23 hits for 5. Bonk. You bonked your monkey.
I bonked my monkey, but it's still alive.
If you're could it be considered slapping your monkey?
It would be.
11
it would be
also
considered
misses.
slapping the
Yeah.
monkey. Yeah.
You're not very good at slapping that monkey, man. I'm sorry. Just whack misses.
Usually
Ah.
other people slap the monkey for you.
True.
Jeepers, guys.
Well,
All right. All done.
It's an
Uh,
avalanche of innuendos.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
done.
Bart,
Finish it, Bart.
your go.
Just gonna hearing what's going on behind me and just feeling a wave of pure shame, Bodrick is going to just take. Do I still count as grappled by this thing, even though it's paralyzed?
And restrained.
Ugh.
Yeah. The hand didn't fall. It's just not doing anything else. It's frozen in place.
Come on!
So 8 misses.
Come on!
8 misses.
Do you need my help?
The one
They're,
gardener.
Like, for some reason, it's been paralyzed with just its arms are wrapped around both his. He's just like, I can't.
Whipping the hand back and forth.
I literally thought it was gonna be like the whistling, like singing in the rain kind of thing, like as you're just skipping up to just bash it, but apparently.
Samdi, you're up.
This fight.
Chomp chomp.
This was meant to be a small challenge for you guys. I should have known better.
All right.
Hey, they're almost dead, alright? We're just grappled.
I'm going to. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna move away from this thing just to see its health bar.
Sure.
I would if I hadn't been thrown to the other side of the map.
I still have you right here.
No, my camera went there.
Okay, it is significantly below half.
There it is. Significant.
It's at like 1/4-ish.
Fuck it. I'm going to use a single sorcery point to cast Arms of Adar as a psionic spell.
You fight arms with arms.
These arms. I'm catching.
I don't know, they
also,
mostly seem harmless.
And I'm also going
As the
to.
guy currently
I'm
restrained.
leaving. Goodbye.
Go ahead, Samdi.
Sorry, I just had to take a moment after that fucking.
Yeah, don't worry. I understand. I'm going easy on you.
No, okay. And as I am casting it as a sonic spell, I'm also quickening it with 2 extra sorcery points to try and kill this fucking monkey. Targeting only like over here to the monkey.
Monkey.
God,
Strike
the
save.
monkey that's just gonna be crushed
Ha!
in the arms of Hadar, the dead one.
9.
It takes 9.
Takes 9 points.
Hit yet?
No, it's only hurt. Very hurt. Not quite bloodied.
With my action, I am going to subtly cast a cantrip. I'm stuck with either have it make a saving throw or make something at disadvantage, so I'm gonna make it a saving throw, and I'm going to psionically make him think bad words. I don't know.
Natural 18 and failed.
Well, they are an animal.
Oof.
They were a person, thank you.
Oh, these are people.
These are gardeners.
Oh, I thought
corrupted
they were
gardeners.
monkeys because we've been referring to them as monkeys.
Well, because they look like them right now. I mean, look at what they
They're crazy Stretch Armstrong arms.
Yeah.
They take
You could-
All done?
You could say.
Wait, what was it, Carl? What was it, Carl?
They now have a bane against their next saving throw.
Ha Bane. All done? Yeah. All right, Bestial, Samdi, and Fen, correct? Wait, you were saying something, Kat?
You could say that they went bananas.
Just go sit in that chair.
Until your next turn,
Go
leave.
sit over there.
Bestial, Samdi, and Fen, correct? That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now the creature will repeat itself for what it said to you, Fen. You can whisper that to Samdi.
Okay. Am I
Corrupted gardeners are
capable
going.
of speaking in bestial in my snake form?
As a
Oh,
snake,
cool.
yeah, it's
All right,
just,
all right.
it's puzzle tongue. That's all.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
I will send it to you, son.
Oh,
Send
God.
him specifically what the creature said previously. Corrupted gardeners, saving throws. That guy, the one with almost no hit points, he broke out. He's free. And this one is going to bite you, Samdi, or at least attempt to. 13 to hit.
Yep.
6 piercing damage. Saving throw.
It has dawned on me that I have failed the previous damage, so I'll add extra damage to that. I failed to take the damage last time when he bit me.
Yeah, it's fine. 6 and 6.
That's what I thought. And saving
Just the
throw.
user. And Ash, it missed you with its thump.
Still up.
Yep, that's their go. Jack.
There's the one that just came out that's near Bardakov, right?
Yeah, this one is no longer held.
All right.
It's also on death's door.
Yeah. But I don't want to take that from Bart. That'd be really mean. And Jack's been doing so well at just attacking things that gets auto crits, so why not just keep that going and attack this one in the back? I don't have to do anything else.
Throw the card through the other one and hit the other one.
Yeah, I mean, you probably could move here and throw it.
It's just a card trick. Throw it up and over.
Yeah, he does like one of those
It
weird
just it like
things.
It
it
arcs.
comes back around.
It
It
does
Has
one of
anyone
those
seen
weird card movements as it catches the air.
Has anyone seen that scene from Now You See Me Too?
Oh, I fucking love that.
You know that, like,
It's so unrealistic, but I love it.
so I'm imagining it's kind of like how they're like fucking moving the card through fucking everything around the room.
31.
And then I'll throw the one in front of Bart. No, yeah. Normal roll. Sorry, 19. It'd be 7 psychic damage.
Plus your D4.
That's with the. That's with the D4.
An additional D4.
That one's
Crit.
not stunned.
Oh, you're targeting the one in front
You're
of Bart?
kill stealing him.
Yeah.
Oh, you are KSing. Okay, cool. It's dead. How do you want to do this, Jack? Oh, wait. Jack's not here.
Yeah.
Ha! He throws the card, and it slices into the forehead of the creature as it just gurgles something and dies. You do still heal from it, Bart.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
I
realize.
get 5 HP.
Hey,
Yeah.
Temp. Don't you?
No,
Really?
no. It's full on real boy HP.
Real boy heals? Oh shit.
Yeah,
Hey,
I know.
5
Warlock's
HP.
Vander OP.
is 5 HP. Okay.
We take those. We take those. All right, all done. Fen,
20
you're
bucks is
go.
$20.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Can I-
kill stealing
Can I
bastard,
slither
but
over
20
here
bucks is
to
20
get
bucks.
myself flanking?
Yes.
Alright, I slither up behind it. My head arcs up even higher, and I just come crashing down.
All right, give a slam attack.
Oh, no, I'm gonna like bite at it.
Ah.
Because that worked so well the last 3
Okay,
rounds.
listen up. 8 plus 6 is 14.
That just barely hits.
Fucking talk
You hit it!
about- Let's
You
go.
hit it.
Let's go.
Way to go, proving
You
us
found
wrong.
their AC.
11.
How do you want to do this?
I just want to come swooping in and just slam this thing with the rest of my movement into a wall as I start consuming what I think is a monkey.
Some D. The only thing still attached to you is the arm of this creature that grabbed around you, as everything else is just consumed by the snake, and it goes limp around you and falls to the ground. Thud.
Yeah, so I'm like over here somewhere.
Fen, roll me a D20, please.
Oh, God.
Ate the twen-
He's not
you
dead
ate the
yet.
tainted
He's being
flesh.
digested, you know? 5. What could happen?
Find his way out.
You fused with the wolf head.
Listen, there could be worse things in life.
You have an upset tummy.
What did you eat?
Nothing.
Nothing. It's like when your dog gets into something and they're just, what did you eat?
All
oh,
right,
that one.
shit.
there we
it's
go.
Still happening.
All done?
Yeah.
Cool. Katarine.
We're gonna just be like, I'm tired of this shit. And as she lights another cigarette, she's gonna firebolt the one remaining.
Advantage.
Good, because that was like a natural. So 14.
That hits! That's the AC.
For
Oh
a
shit,
18.
and it's a crit. Wait, is it a crit?
Yeah, it's an auto crit. They're paralyzed. Roll 2 more D10s.
As if you kind of need it. Look at that roll.
For 6.
Hey, it's an extra 6. We take those.
Eat cantrip?
It's looking really hurt. Oh, it's looking hurt. Not really hurt. Hurt.
And stab.
Yeah, it's hurt.
Eh.
You think I won't, bitch?
12 misses.
She was like too busy with the cigarette to actually really. I
Next
left
time-
one for
Ash.
you, Bart.
Oh,
Though.
great. I get your pity kills. Bodyguard of the year.
I'll
Go
hit
ahead,
the
Ash.
last guy, so
Advantage.
24 hits. Roll an extra D8. It's auto crits.
D8.
Jeez. He's bloody. Well, not bloody. He's very hurt.
Well, then we'll finish him off.
Joey, can I mark?
Or not.
Sorry, Jason.
No, 17 hits.
Oh
Your
yeah,
extra
I
D8.
get advantage. Okay, cool.
Yep.
What was? Oh, there it is.
Hold person is so good when they fail.
Honestly, we should have included in on the fact that they're
17?
actually people because hold person doesn't work on anything other than people.
Yep.
Just barely still standing.
Then I kick him in the face.
I guess that's how you want to do this.
Yeah, I'll just kick it.
Hey,
Donkey kick him in the face, and he goes plop on his back.
And he falls down, cracking his head against the floor, dead. And we are now out of initiative.
So, should I write down in purple sands consuming something causes it?
That's up to you, but the group is not aware of this yet.
I'm going to psychically talk to Finn. You just ate a person.
Hey guys, apparently the sands doesn't affect me.
That's lucky, I guess. For you.
I'll send a psionic message to Cat saying Finn might be a cannibal.
You already said he has to eat it to understand it.
These are people.
You work with what you have.
See, my input is not recommended.
It's important, sure, but consider circumstances.
In bestial, more reptilian in our talks, I'm going to say to Samdi that is it strange that they asked if we were the captor or the prisoner, or captor or captive?
I will look back at Fenrith and psychically talk to him. Well, I do suppose that these were employees. They might still be holding on to remnants of their humanity.
The two of you now hear the voice again, and without the combat, it sounds like a swarm of insects buzzing these words outwards, asking yet again, captor or captive?
Savior.
I'm not associated with
Approach me, reptilian friend. And you hear the voice being carried in from the far south side.
Think that there are things here.
Ash looks down at the monkey and looks over at you. No shit.
What kind of thing?
You got. I'm talking in beast.
The only
Oh,
person who can
sorry.
understand him is Samdi right now.
Sorry, never mind.
I'm a giant snake right now, so I can't really talk to you guys.
He's just
And
Okay,
Samdi is
ready?
giving him the look.
I'm just staring off to the south.
Do we continue, or do we go back out?
I'm moving towards that sound a little bit. I have a giant radius of light on me currently, so.
It looks
Yep.
like our friend
it is
is
bright
heading
light
off.
within 20 feet of you.
Ugh.
All right. Moving through this petrified garden, it looks like it's been maintained to look like this for a long period of time, but not by people who were professional gardeners, not like the rest of a beautiful city of Casino, where every single piece of foliage is handcrafted, tended to, and cared for by the people in charge. Moving down here, you see that there's a wider area, and you start to see bodies lining on the inside of that area. There's a section of walls that have this pulsating bit of vibrating energy connecting between each of them. And in the middle of that little section down here appears to be a massive tree that is drained of all of its life and greenery.
I'm going to drop my form and go back to regular Fen, but I'm still on fire.
Fens of unusual size.
High passives in the party, 15 or higher. Samdi
18.
and Ash. The two of you notice Fen's left eye is purple.
Don't eat people. That's bad for you.
Finn, your eye is purple.
I wasn't going to mention it. I stayed to Fen. I thought it was a fashion accessory.
You didn't have it
Everything
before. Then you ate a monkey.
Looking around, does the one eye look better than the others?
No, they both look the same, as best as you can tell.
No, when I look through, like, my vision, is it, you know?
Yeah,
Oh.
no, it's you
I
see
didn't know if you were
perfectly
being
fine.
sarcastic and saying, "Oh no, they both look good." Like when I look at them, they look great.
Yeah, no.
They both
you're-
see
you
fine.
can see fine.
I should have said "see."
Yeah.
It's amazing how English has proper words for such
Me
things.
English, me bad.
It's
You
my
have
native
negative
language,
intelligence
excuse me.
score. You do
Yeah,
play
well,
it very
what can
well.
I say?
Meanwhile,
anyways.
the other negative intelligence score.
Oh my.
Oh, God.
What are you all doing?
I think we're continuing to approach cautiously.
Go ahead.
Much caution.
Approach.
Nobody play any silly,
Oh,
tricky moves.
Samdi, come here.
But did them.
Anyway,
Okay, what?
Nothing. I was gonna say I could potentially, maybe the
Nothing is going to save my rolls.
Oh no.
poison-
Inside of this circular area, there appears to be a desk with a journal lying on it. Anything outside of that circular area, inside of this place where the dead bodies are, has that vibrating energy between all of the openings. Though you can peer inside, no problem. Ash, you see inside of the bark of the tree, there appears to be a very large face in the tree.
Is it moving?
The eyes seem fixated on your position, but you don't notice any movement from it. And nobody else seems to notice it at all.
Guys, you see the big old face in the tree? And he points at.
I'm sure it's just sand making optical illusion.
Oh. Can,
Oh,
I,
no.
can I try and look? Like peek around the corner?
Roll me a perception check, yeah.
Same.
Give
Perception
me a
Okay.
moment
Why
while
do I
they're
roll with
doing
advantage?
Ash, you're moving inside. I need you to give
Oh,
me
sorry.
a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no! Constitution saving throw. I'll use my advantage.
And before you get disintegrated.
13 is a failure. The moment you step into this area, you feel the vibrating energy pulsates through you and throws you backwards against the back wall. You will suffer 32 points of force damage
Fuck.
as you slam into the back wall.
Well.
Guys,
We
don't
thank
go
you for
over
your
there.
sacrifice.
32.
32.
The light
And Ash,
leaves
you
Ash's
notice
eyes.
the bark of the tree snarls or just curls at the sides as you do that.
Yeah, optical illusion, guys. Don't worry about it.
Really?
Right.
The blood streaming from the back of your head does not look like illusion.
Yeah, that looks real. Pokes into wound.
Sarcasm.
Be
I
quiet
think I can see
and
his
give
brain.
me moment, and I'm going to cast hard cast Identify on the Shimmer.
Okay?
You touch the shimmer.
Well, you can touch the wall.
This is wall.
This is a ritual spell that protects this area from any living creature barring into it magically or otherwise. It is designed to stop any living creature from entering into that area. And by the looks of it, the dead bodies on the inside all got in somehow.
Yes, he's dead.
Dead is dead.
This is where we reveal Bartokov's tragic backstory, Type 2. He's a zombie.
Zombie. A zombie that
He
exists.
is actually animated armor.
He is. I was right.
Clank.
So, the bark of the tree separates partially as you all see the face of some type of individual pushing out through it. And you see these ember-charred insects fluttering around it. Lo, you all are captors or prisoners?
We are neither.
I'm sore right now.
Are we all kind of prisoners in life?
And not in the
Find
good
something
way.
to just, you know.
Oh.
There is a difference of metaphor and physical.
We are not guards, but we are not prisoners either.
Then why are you here?
We're here to make sure not too many people have died, though it would seem we are a little late to that party.
He looks around at the, just over half dozen dead bodies on the ground. There are many dead, but they chose that fate. I don't very much like my captors at all.
Stares at Ash.
What is name?
My name is
Yeah.
Ia Afrat.
Then the chat, please.
I
Wait,
am.
Also on the screen.
It's on screen.
Oh, she can't see. She can't see where she's at.
Ia Afrat is my name.
Do I recognize being?
No, you would
Okay, I
not.
was about to ask if he's like a famous criminal because he's calling them captors. So being an
Not famous.
all right.
It's nice to meet you. My name Bartokov.
My name Jeff.
My name Chad.
Does the swan head statue, or sorry, the dragon's head,
Flying snake.
yeah, the flying snake, does that fit? Does it go through the wall?
Do you attempt to?
I'm just gonna like roll it.
The whole head?
Yeah.
All right. The structure shatters the moment it comes in contact with it.
No.
Oh God!
It's force
No.
damage.
Oh God! Not
You broke your head. Finn.
you killed the flying snake, otherwise known as a dragon.
This is why you do not
Was-
give magical artifacts to negative intelligence. It's not good.
Yeah.
Is Jim-
Was that the anti-magic they used down here that could have turned off my cell? It continues smiling at you as it
Is
says
the
that.
gem still intact?
I mean, the gem's intact, but like the mechanism of magic was inside the skull, inside of
Improve
its.
then and put it.
Oh yeah, you have the expensive ass gem still, but it's now just the gem and a spell focus if you want to use it like that.
I'm going to like grab at the ear of Finn, and I'm pulling him away
Ow,
from
ow.
this.
Now, Afrat, why are you a tree?
It is the only way they could properly imprison me. You see, I do not come from your world. I came from another. And, well, if a living thing gets close enough to me, I can inhabit it.
Hence the tree.
Hence the tree. They killed it, so I am stuck here. And they made sure nothing living comes near me, not even a rat.
How cute is this white petrified garden? I mean, okay, interesting. I mean,
Are you all really here just to save people?
To understand the sand.
Ah, the Hazans.
The what?
Sands in my tongue.
you said that entering into the little like ruined tower section was not force fielded?
That is not force fielded. It has a table with a journal in it. Everything else inside of the square is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go in there and start rifling through things.
Jack will
Do I
be
take
there
the-
and assist you. He seems inquisitive enough to look through something, but he would be safe. Jack would be safe about like not just like touching something immediately and stuff like that. So
Barkov would not be. He'll pick up the journal.
Do you know anything about this SANDS?
I remember many things throughout my ages. I know many things. And if all of you, well, will release me, I will tell you what I know.
Yeah, I'm thinking not.
hang on.
I'm going to insight him.
Go for it.
19.
As far as you can tell, he does not appear to be lying to you. He seems to have, well, first off, he's immune to the effects. He's 100% sentient right now, and he's in the sands. And he seems to want freedom. Imagine that. And he's willing to pay the price.
I'm going to insight check him myself to see how malicious he is, or like how much it's going to cost us to release him, so to speak, if he's something that inhabits living things.
So you want to insight how dangerous he is?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
I almost clicked deception. That's all right. 14.
I mean, given the massive amounts of security in place in order to keep him here, you're pretty sure he's pretty dangerous. As for specific capabilities, you're not sure. There's those insects flying around the face, though, but they peeled out of the bark with him, which suggests maybe he's relative to them.
Going to quickly say to Katarine in her mind, nothing harmless gets this much security.
Yes, but do we have, and this is all back telepathically, but do we let one thing go that is dangerous, or do we have a 3-mile wide thing of danger? These measuring risk.
Question, Joe. You said he was put into something that was dead.
This tree.
It was a
He said when he entered into the tree, they immediately killed it to trap him here, where he was too far away from anything to move.
Okay, I'm gonna come speak to the group real quick. I'm still flaming, like the hair is almost like trickling fire off of it and stuff like that. 'Cause it's a 10-minute last thing. But
You've always
This is
been
cool shit.
flaming, and now you're just literally.
that's all right, you know. Listen, what if I have this thing I can do? I give someone some stuff that I've been growing, and they kind of seem dead. We throw their body in there. He takes the body. We drag it out, and then we just wake him up.
I'm gonna cast a mage hand in the area.
Don't slap me.
I said in the area, not in front of you.
Yeah, through the area. Yeah, it goes through.
Something. And I look at the I stay by the edge and look at. But obviously I can read that nameplate.
Over on the side, Samdi, you're very passive, right?
15, second
You're
highest.
fair. Yeah, you're pretty passive. That appears to be a high-standing Abaquan guard here in Casino, lying on the ground over there, who meets the description of Captain Hassan.
Right. It's 30 feet away. I'm gonna see if I can't start mage handing, dragging that man over.
The mage hand has a lifting capacity of 10 pounds. No chance in hell. Or 15
Oh,
pounds.
hold on.
No chance in hell. Yeah. Yeah, Samdi?
Can I take some rope, tie it into a knot, and fashion it around the neck of Hassan? And then bring the rope back over to me to pull it myself.
Sure. I allow that. What were you saying, Katarina?
I was going to ask where he was, but it seems that somebody has it handled.
By the
time
he gets there, it'll just be neck and head.
The what?
Nothing.
All right.
Okay, so go ahead. Sorry, sir.
I am very welcome to elaborate on our deal, if you so desire.
You said you're not from.
I am interested, but I need to know what you are capable of. I need to know what I'm
Many
looking
things. Not what. I am a person.
What danger?
Oh, that I am. I am, well, by my count of the seconds of the day, have been imprisoned here for 600 years. Before that, I'm much, much older. And as I stated, I am not from here, nor do I particularly care for your world.
So you would be leaving?
Mostly, not immediately.
Is he one of those?
Yes.
Is he one of those books we are along with us?
Roll me an investigation and find out. I am a creature from the abyss, under servitude to the Hell Prince. And unfortunately, I must succeed in my task I was brought here to do before I may return.
With this task.
That you don't need to know.
It is something I need
Sorry.
to know before I could let you go.
It has nothing to do with you or your little oasis here.
I am not from Oasis. I need to know.
Fine. My task is simple. I come here. There is a lineage of individuals who are powerful against fiends, and they want me to slaughter them. I did not find them before I was captured, and after I'm done my slaughter, I will come back and massacre my slavers, my captors.
Katarina will telepathically message everyone monitored. Do we think that we can learn about SANDS on our own, or do we ask? I feel capable.
Of releasing him? Yeah, totally. Let's do that.
No, of understanding SANDS.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to do that.
I'm going to reply to her. This seems like inviting ruin upon a lot of things.
I do not like the idea of him slaughtering people who... an entire lineage. If it was one person, whatever. But... and then we did promise to not kill as many guards as we could. But releasing him, we would.
We wouldn't. He'd be the one doing it, technically.
We would be allowing it.
How am I
Get
getting
locked
on
up.
with the?
Would you say, Bart?
So how am I getting on with the journal in this like turret?
Did
area?
you ever roll your investigation?
I did not hear you.
Jack
Request
is
that.
helping you. Jack is helping you.
Sweet.
Yep.
Thank God, because I have shit ass intelligence.
That's how you're doing. Okay. The journal on the table seems to be recounts of conversations that various captains have had with Iarfrat over the generations that he's been stuck here. It's just factoids and information they've prodded out of him for trade of, by the looks of it, nourishment of some kind. So they were starving him in order to force him to talk to them.
And how did you get caught?
I came here looking for one of those of that lineage. Heard rumors they were out here. They weren't. I settled on the waters because it was quite pretty. Very beautiful. And the people who found me here, they immediately got concerned with my, well, looks and being. After one of them attacked me, I didn't think they would die so easily, but I was trying to kill them. And more of them attacked me. I just wanted to sit on the water.
There.
And I killed everyone that came. It got to the point anyone that would approach me, I would kill, just out of habit.
So you had no
And then-
hand in the spores. And they're not the spores, the sand. You had no hand in this.
No,
What
no,
it
I did not.
is.
I know things about them. Many things.
We know things as well, but we need to know what kinds of things you know.
I know who made it.
Do you know what they are?
I know where they were.
Mm.
I know how they made it. I know how it works.
If I know how,
And I know its purpose.
if I know how it was made, it would be easier to know how to unmake it.
Sure.
You said
But in order to gain that knowledge, I need freedom.
that you had come from other world.
Yeah.
If we release you, you intend to go back or carry on your search for these people?
I have to commit to my promise to my lord.
Or,
And he says that with a bitter taste, like he doesn't like
or
that.
I understand some of the abyss. You would be torn to pieces if you return without.
I am barred from returning to my world until I do the Hell Prince's burden or bidding.
I look to
Who
the
is-
others.
Might be a devil,
Who is
not a
person
demon.
that you are tasked to find?
That is correct. I am a demon. I serve a devil.
That is
Bad. Yes, it sucks.
What is name of Hell Prince?
I would never tell any of you that, even if I knew it.
Good try. True name. Give me it.
He's
I
fine.
did that once. I was made a hexblade after that.
Remember that
Oh,
character.
God.
Get rid
So,
of-
around this point, Bart, that's everything that you discern, like, a lot of information over the ages. There's one thing in here about these purple sands, and he did refer to them to the Hazaz, and the information written down in it is...
Purple Sands be whack, yo. It was in the 80s.
The information about this seems to be related to where it could be found. And the section of that journal entry, which looks maybe happened a year ago, maybe a little bit more, was ripped out. Like somebody took it as a note to do it.
Ah, helpful. Only piece of good information in journal is gone.
We will be able to find it, I'm sure. Now, how would we let you out if we were?
You bring a living, well, was living thing within about 20 feet of me or so, and I'll do the rest.
So anything that is dead will still work?
I would prefer that. And it looks over to Captain Hassan.
I'm
Just to
currently
spite him.
dragging away from him.
You just look over.
Well,
How much progress have I made?
Give me an athletics check.
I'll help him.
About that fire. Oh, you were reading the book. I'm about to answer you because it takes some time to go through the book and read it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I didn't forget about it. It's just the things you guys are doing takes time. While they're talking, you can be doing that. So you moved it about 5 feet so far.
I'm going to maneuver back around to over here and then grab the thing with my mage hand again.
And start pulling it backwards towards you. Okay.
Instead of the long way.
And Ash, yeah, this checks out. The earliest entry in all of the journals, this was the first captive on this island. Ia Afret. They labeled him as threat level max. And they have 4 precautions. Precaution number 1, nobody weak of will is allowed to speak to him. Caution number 2, nobody aside from the captain may approach over towards him, excluding the Iaman and Almaj representatives. Caution number 3, no living things are allowed within 300 feet of the Iafrat, aside from those 3 individuals.
Okay, was there 4? Was that 4 or
I
3?
feel like I'm in danger.
Oh, 3. 3, sorry.
Okay. Kai walks over and shows it to Jack, I guess.
Yes, thank you, Alex. Well done, boy. Stuff
Or something along
something
those
along those
yes.
lines.
well,
Hip hip, cheerio.
Pip pip, cheerio. That's 1 gold off of your owed debt.
Tip's hat. Oh.
well, my vote is that we let him go. I need information. And his information is very valuable.
How do you plan on doing this? Fen whispers.
Second.
He does
I'm
not
trying-
actually seem to propose threats to town, city at large, just one specific group of people.
I'm gonna try and talk to the bugs in
Okay.
Steel.
Samdi, I have idea for getting him closer. The body. You will need to let go of rope.
Meanwhile, already grabbing at him. Huh? Yeah.
Oh, you got him over there?
Like you have the ankle. You have the
Oh.
ankle like pulling it back through.
I didn't realize you were that close.
What was your idea? I say to her.
I was going to use my lightning lure and pull him.
I'm going to psionically say to Katarine, that's desecration of the body, man.
We really shouldn't let him out and now show her the book, because Jack was completely useless.
Jack's not here. You can't have him roleplay when he's not here.
I don't really want to.
He's not allowed to.
I know, but he's a person that Ash would talk to, but
But so he is first prisoner here. He is from the abyss. He has said that he has no qualm against anyone other than the people he was tasked to kill already.
he's
And my captors.
Yes, and the captors. Which
I wish to just kill them.
I don't know
Well,
if I can allow that.
a lot are
but-
dead already.
600 years of starvation and captivity. Not even being allowed to walk.
Do you think that every guard here knew of your existence?
I do not care for the gods. Care for my
He's
captors.
probably talking about the ones that could come and talk to him.
Oh, those. Sure,
Yeah.
that I can agree to.
Those that
But not
knew
all the
about
guards.
Easy.
him down here.
Putting people captive, starving them. It is not right. I agree.
It is torture is so beneath many creatures of your
Who
world.
casted this spell?
I don't know.
It was 600 years ago.
Yeah.
Well,
It seems to have gotten weaker.
I'm gonna
Before, when somebody would step in, they would just turn
I'm
to
gonna
ash.
try something.
I look at Ash.
ah,
I say to him psychically, you were this close to becoming your namesake.
anyways,
Yeah, Yeah, it's weaker, you know?
Weaker. Nearly one-shot him.
Anyways, might want to release him.
We-
Does everyone else think?
We're assuming he's telling the truth in any shape or form.
He
I'm
serves a devil. They tend to be.
demon.
I serve a devil. She is correct.
He made a demon,
I am a demon.
but he serves a devil. He is bound.
But is he bound to the same rules?
Good inquiry.
This is still psychic. I
I'm
can't
not.
speak yet.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah.
Fenn's going to
Ignore what he
Fenn's
just
going
said.
to like press into a couple of points on his body. I'm casting enhance ability, and I'm gonna do
For the ox.
Al's wisdom.
But the inside check that man for his life.
So I have advantage on wisdom checks, wisdom stuff.
So if I've gotten the body out, can I start looting through it?
Sure thing. Yeah. Roll me an investigation.
May I see?
Absolutely. And he's just like watching you guys
Dirty
do that.
20.
Not bad at all. The individual is wearing breastplate armor. Aside from that, he does have a sword on his hip, a short sword. Wait, no. Captain Hassan.
He was a paladin.
A long sword that has a jagged streak of black lightning that looks to go up the middle of the blade, etched into the blade itself. The weight of this hilt is oddly satisfying, even in your hand, Samdi. And the guard around it kind of like readjusts to your grip when you grab it. Like the guard just settles, which you would know suggests it's magical.
On a sword.
I'll
Aside from that, he also does have the master key to everything down here.
I quickly twirl that key in my fingers and hand it to Katarine.
And he has a coin purse on him that has 320 gold inside of it.
Yeah, let's see you fucking sleight of hand that shit slow, bro.
Katarine's helping, so that's good. Oh.
I look at Kat. I look to see if anyone besides Alfred can see us. And I'll say to her psychically, honor among thieves.
I like you, Samdi.
In addition to that, though, in his boot, tucked underneath his pant, there is a rolled up parchment, tucked and hidden away.
I will open it. What language is it?
It is written in Abakwan,
Allow me.
so Samdi can read it.
Ah, Samdi.
Samdi, you're native.
Yes.
Yeah. Samdi and Jack, and, well, Fen can't read.
Ben could if you...
You said it, not me.
Why do you have to always bring it up?
I gave you
Why
the
do you have
option.
to always bring it up? Just kick me while I'm down.
That would have been
So.
kicking you after you missed those bites. That would have been kicking you while you were down.
You unravel it?
Stealing things.
This is literally the shadiest campaign.
It really is. I love it.
He just ate a person.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I should probably do a check now that I've gone back into my body and see if I hold it down.
It gets... Oh god, it gets sized down
He
with you.
throws up a whole
What do you
full-size
think?
monkey.
What do you think?
DC 12. You've eaten some fucked up shit.
Okay, I'm good.
I was looking at the 8 and I was like, oh
Anywho.
shit.
You unravel the piece of parchment and begin reading it. And that is where we are going on break before we find out what is written on this piece of paper. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, before we jump into the action, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy this. If you're interested in joining us as a member, you can do so here on YouTube. It costs about $2 a month and you get some pretty cool emotes and, well, it goes to a good cause, me. In addition to that, if you are interested in joining our community, we do have a Patreon down in the link in the description below. Where last we left off, the party had successfully infiltrated into one of the lower levels of shit. I forgot the name of this place.
Stranded prison.
The Stranded Prison. Thank you so much, Carl. You entered into a petrified looking garden that had a bunch of these gardeners that were corrupted, looking like apes, but with incredibly long, lanky limbs hanging from trees. Most of the party was engaged upon, and you slowly but surely took each of them out. Some of you feeling slightly emasculated, some of you feeling slightly annoyed, and one of you eating one of these individuals, becoming a little bit more leaning on your spectrum. And after doing so, you realize that there was some type of voice speaking out, first off in Primordial, second off in Bestial, to each of you, trying to gather information about you, wondering if you were captors or captives. Coming down into this isolated area, Ash, after hearing the description of me saying that there's some shimmering force that seems to be stopping anything except those dead bodies from going in there, stepped in and got what the fuck one-shotted, slammed back into the wall, and almost knocked unconscious. Luckily, he's a little hardier than that, but definitely took him down a few notches. You all spoke to this individual by the name of Ia Afrit inside of the tree. This is an individual that if he gets a living thing close enough to him, he can just slip into its body. Now, he offers you all information about these purple sands, something that he seems to be familiar with, only if you release him from his imprisonment. Meaning, you just need to get something that was living or is living within about 20 feet of him, and he'll handle the rest. You are all debating on what to do with this while Samdi was slowly dragging Captain Hassan's body out from behind the walls, and you and Katarine looted through it. Finding a couple of interesting things, the two of you made a partnership to just steal the gold for the two of you. Split it, between the two of you and forget everybody else even exists. Which is fine, considering nobody was on your side to realize this is happening. Pieces of shit, I love it. After doing so, you did also notice that he had some type of note tucked into his pocket. And you were just unraveling it, Samdi, in order to read. Samdi, the handwriting does not look familiar to you, but looks very nice. The parchment is a solid weaving of silk, very high quality, and the ink utilized seems as if it was written by somebody who's not conscientious about their ink consumption, meaning there's somebody who probably has plenty of it lying around. As you are reading this note, you get a couple of ideas of the individual who wrote this. This seems to be somebody who views themselves fairly highly, and somebody who was commanding this captain. The note reads, Hassan, I gave you your position. It is time for you to exemplify our deal. Bring your guards to go in there, deactivate the force field, and murder it. I do not wish for it to, escape during all of this chaos. Sacrifice as many as... Remember, we do this for all of us. At the bottom of the page is a very lavished little letter, S.
I'll telepathically send her the contents of the letter.
Interesting. So, Hassan is not the exemplary captain of the guard that those above think he is.
Clearly not.
This time got a lot more interesting.
Now we have the predicament of finding out who this S is.
It is interesting. Perhaps with your connections?
I'll see what I can do. Now, get that man a body.
Okay, so we are there, and we had to get it within 20
feet of him. Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20. There is hole in wall over here.
Our plan exactly.
Sparta!
Yes,
Need your help.
absolutely. I am on my way.
Sorry, I know you. I know logically you walked around,
Just-
but the map showed you just run the
Through all the
force field.
walls.
I'm done with this shit. Boom.
Be like, look for me.
I am animated armor.
I could have just Misty stepped through, but that would be a bit extra.
It said bars everything from entering into it.
Yeah, I would have gone round it using Misty Step. If I tried to Misty Step in, yeah, kill me. But across and to
So-
the other side, probably not.
So, are we in agreement to free him?
Part of me says making deal with strange entity from hell bad idea, but would probably make me hypocrite to disagree with you.
I don't think it's a good idea.
I don't think it's a good idea, but I think it is probably our best option.
Oh shit.
Fen, you do that?
So the guy can
You're muted.
jump into anyone's body, is from what I understand.
I take one of the seeds and I flick it into the wall.
You're casting Dispel Magic on it. All right, give me a wisdom check.
Do I have advantage since I have the owl's wisdom?
Yeah, it's an ability check.
Oh shit!
I was preparing you all.
And before it disintegrates him.
24.
The seed collides with the wall itself and shatters against it as you all see a solid forming of a wall grow around the entire area before it crumbles down into dust.
You do have an understanding of the arcane.
No, I just like to consume things.
I'll help Barda. You know that like two-man body toss thing? Yeah.
The rickshaw toss. We call that the rickshaw. Just all right. So the two of you grab a body. Do you have one in particular? You going to give him Captain Hassan or what?
My previous qualms was sending an honorable man's body to be inhabited by what is essentially a swarm of bugs.
Yeah.
But now that I figured that he's not that honorable, I will
Heave the body in.
I will give
Earfrat.
Ia a small bow.
Doesn't have to be a live body.
Nope.
Nope. It had to have been alive. You see this swarm of insects, all with these crispy little ends to them, pushing out from
Crispy.
the tree and connect over towards the mouth of Captain Hassan. As each of them burrow their way in, expanding the body until you see it slowly rise. And immediately, as it rises, you see this burst of fire engulf the body, leaving nothing behind but the visage of this man where it stood. You all realize you did not confirm your deal. If I was less honorable, that would be bad.
I will attempt to contact him psychically.
It connects.
And I will say, I will take this as a lesson for the future. And I thank you for your cooperation.
Smiles wide. He extends his hand over towards the guards' bodies, and you see flames in the form of insects shoot off and start incinerating each of them as he just starts talking to you all. So, you wish to know more about these mysterious sands? Well, I have a little bit of information to share with you. I assume you know it crazes people.
Yes. And what happens
Why
to
don't you
you
all-
if you kill people while you are crazed?
Yes, of course. That is one of the more interesting aspects of it.
In fact, there is a being on the first level who was a former prisoner who is ascended to the next level of this craziness. He is a incorporeal being.
There are two things. Or first, recount me with everything you know. I assume you just blah, 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 blah,
Mhm.
blah. Okay, yeah. Because that's a lot of information. Let us start with the creators of the sands. The purple sands come from an ancient Yuan-Ti temple that has been dispersed across many reaches of this land of yours. It is a disease of sorts that corrupts the people in it and slowly turns them into powerful versions of their strongest aspects. They created this as a means of making their enemies kill themselves.
Oh, so it's a successful MK Ultra. Okay.
Now, that was their original purpose. I have to admit, reasonable, right? Pretty powerful. Good idea. Good planning as well. The issue with it is the sands. In order to create them, you need a lot of magic concentrated into them for a very long period of time. And the people who created them, as far as I am aware, are all dead, as they were massacred by the people who took over this oasis. Reasonable. Anything that wishes to purge people not like them should probably die. But, well,
So these original founders who killed
they
the
were, yes, the Irman and Almaj, as you called them. They were the first two here in Casino, the original inhabitants of this wonderful oasis, the ones that fought against them. And roughly about, I want to say, a few years ago, their representatives, what were their names again? Silk and Zervent came here to speak to me.
Can you spell those out, Joy? Or are they spelled somewhere else?
It is in Casino, but yeah, you, Samdi, and Jack would know immediately who these individuals are. They are the leaders of Almaj and
Okay, I just
Iaman.
wanted to confirm that those were the two. That was all.
This
Yes.
is why they were listed in the book and being able to see you.
Move your mic a little closer.
Is this why they were listed in book as able to see you?
Yes, my original captors. They're the ones I will be killing after my task.
So these individuals, these Silk and Zerens, they are Abakuin, long-lived.
Well, No, those two are generational, inheritors to their position. They are not immortal beings. They're mortal, so they die. But anyways, a few years ago, they were inquiring about the SANDS knowing my relation with the Yuan-Ti. And they wanted to know where it was. And they think that my ears only reach this area. I can hear all the way through this level, and I heard you all entering. I was curious who you were. They wanted to import the SANDS here. They commissioned many individuals, captains of various voyages and ships from across the world, to bring them here. They commissioned various groups of people to go out and find them, adventurers. And they believed that doing this would bring about a purer state of this oasis.
What were they trying to purify or purge from the system?
That people who are not the original holders of this land.
Oh god, we've got rednecks.
Not wrong.
They're not
Oh.
aware of the irony that they themselves are not the original holders.
Of course not. And he just casually walks out towards where all of you are. Trying to think anything else I know. Are there any other questions?
Were these trees here originally before this prison was built?
Yes, but they were alive back then.
Did they
Out
die
of character
because
on
of
a
you being-
side.
What were you saying, Fen?
Sorry.
Did they die when they built the prison?
The Iramaj killed the trees to imprison me and built the prison around
A
it.
side note. Why the fuck would you need gardeners then? Or
Kill
is that just
everything
a
around.
To make sure nothing lives.
that was an out of character thing either way.
Oh.
It was just like, oh, is that a fancy title for the prison keepers here? Yeah, on this level we call them gardeners. Don't bother thinking about it.
So the Katsun, those who are adventurers who go and hunt for treasures, were they established to find these sands? Do you know?
They were established long ago, but Ierman and Almaj, as far as I'm aware, prefers not to work with the other tribes.
So it is something very secret. Do you know where it is that they started to reach the sands? Is there a temple? Is there something in the center?
The ruins of old Yuan-Ti temples. That's all I know. If you're asking for more recent histories, I can't be that helpful. I've been a little preoccupied for the past 600 years.
Certainly. These sands, it is disease. Anything that can cure disease will cure sands. So, would you think, and certainly there must be an infusion of magic into sand. So, anything that could dispel magic, do you think would be able to, at the source, stop this diffusion?
Let me roll an Arcana check from this guy.
And before he has a +12.
Not that high. You would need to know the source to be able to do that.
So if we can find
But-
source,
The Yuan-Ti were clever.
I am clever as well.
That is your warning then.
It would be well
Anyways.
protected, of course.
Yes.
Not only
And they established magic much more, well than others.
then it will be interesting to learn that magic. So we have possible way of solving. We have possible location to find source. We have this S that I am going to think is Silk. Perhaps you said that you are going to find him as well.
Eventually. I have to kill the lineage first.
Oh, unfortunate, because I was going to ask if you do happen to find him and capture him, if we could question him.
Sure. I'm not so sure how well he will speak with my plague gnawing through his toes and into his legs.
Such ways may have him speak more.
Usually. He looks over at you, Ash. Any other questions?
No, I'm good.
Very well. Then, thank you all very much for freeing me. I promise you all of your lives. And I have no quorums with this plane other than the people who kept it.
As you should know, there are guards who are awaiting Hassan at the top level.
Too bad. I'm going to just step out. Goodbye. And you all see a swirling of black flames around him that just dissipates and he's gone.
So we said that Hassan's body was burnt beyond. We tried to retrieve it. It was burnt beyond recognition. Yes?
That sounds good to me. Too many questions otherwise.
Perfect. So, we are at the bottom level. We have found Hassan. We have rescued guards. We know more about SANDS.
AFK for a second.
Do something about this tree.
Would you like to burn it with me?
I don't have any fire spells, but sure.
I have fire spells, and I will firebolt it. When,
We'll have that as a mental note for when he comes back.
I'm gonna stab it with primal savagery and see if I can find myself like something in some ancient ass fucking tree in the middle of a desert. Hello? Something important.
Hang on, what was important? Something in the middle of the desert?
Oh, the fact that this tree in the middle of it, like these just bunch of trees.
It's in the oasis.
Yeah.
So,
You're on an
I
island in
didn't
the
know.
oasis. Sorry about that. Had to handle a
Is
No.
it larger than the other
no problem.
trees?
oh, significantly. Like this stretches 20 feet across. These ones are like 5, 6.
You guys care if I just like stay here for 8 hours?
I have firebolted the tree.
You firebolt the tree,
Yes.
nothing happens.
It must be protected as well.
If I try and take any bark off, does any come off?
It's petrified. There's no bark. It means everything about it is just shell.
It's effectively become stone.
It's dead. Dead.
No, but that is what a
Be
petrified
dead.
tree has become stone.
Yeah.
That is
So-
quite literally.
I mean, do you want to like break off a branch and take it?
Yeah.
Probably do
Yeah.
that. Okay. You reach up towards it and pull on one of the branches and takes a lot of hefting. Give me an athletics check.
Can I assist? Whatever little weight that Catherine has, she will apply.
As you're holding on, she just grabs onto your back and wait. You two of you snap it off. There you go.
His essence might be in here.
It is interesting nonetheless. Now, we have accomplished what we came here for. We know more about SANDS. We have assisted the guards.
Unless the guards are dead.
Are we ready to go?
Yes. Get me out of here.
Then you all make the very long track all the way back out the prison. I'll bring you over to the casino map now.
And I will hide the short sword in my bag.
And before I've already stuck it up my arm.
Longsword.
Or stuck it up.
Is that a bag of holding?
No.
Do I
Yeah, you're not hiding that shit.
do I see that with my passive?
I will put it in the bag, but I will wrap it to make it look like there was,
Yeah.
it's something else.
Yeah, I assume you're not trying to hide it from the party. You're trying to hide it from the people
Yes.
that would recognize it as his blade
Right.
and then question
And be
you.
like, no, you
Okay.
can't take it. So it looks like maybe part of a tent or,
Roll me a survival check. Let's see how well you hide this.
I'm going
Does
to
it
use
fit in
my
an
game
empty
advantage.
Where'd you get the sword?
Well, the
Off of
body of
Hassan.
Hassan.
You get anything else off of him?
Just keys.
And this note.
I mean, we don't roll for deception, do we? So
No,
I mean,
of course not.
they haven't
And
really done anything shady for us to expect them to just,
This is a brand new campaign. You don't know her yet.
So the sword, I will learn what it is when we have time. And depending on who it works best for, out of our group, I will give it to. Does this sound fair?
Works for me.
I think I could use it great. I'll turn into a wolf and just keep it in my mouth the whole time. Swing with
That would work.
You
Do you
do
wish
that.
to do?
It will look very fleshy.
But
So I will give it to Finn and let him turn into a wolf
it.
too.
I'm kidding. I'm not
Oh.
gonna do that.
Then I will keep it in bag. It is a 15 for my survival.
Keep it in bag.
yeah, we'll see how that works. So you all exit out where you see the guards are up top, most of them. You see a couple of the ones that you've encountered down below. More importantly, you recognize a couple of your friends that you had down there as well, or people that you've met.
That have tolerated our
What the
existence.
fuck happened to my handout? There it is. It was hiding from me. As soon as you guys all walk past Algo, he just waves at you, still eating the rats. And Adnan immediately trots over to you all. You were successful. Good. Thank you again for helping us down there. We managed to save a handful of the guards and prisoners.
You're very welcome. But we have bad news.
Kareem walks over to you. She raises her eyebrow.
And pull out the keys. We found a body that we assumed was Hassan's, based off of the keys at the lowest level.
Where was the body?
It was inside this force field. The force field itself was weakened, but his body There was nothing else inside other than bodies.
Very well.
Do not eat the
She
paper.
takes the keys. She takes
Hey.
the keys from you.
He's currently munching on the papers. I have stuck the paper to the roof of my mouth just so it isn't seen.
So, we will be sending over our payment to your representatives.
That
Who is your representative again?
would be. We never said who we were sent by, did we?
We said we were part of Katsune, so
Right, but you didn't give them a specific representative.
I met what's his name again? One of Sanari's little sidekicks, right?
Yes, you did. That's notable places, not notable names. That is Tattoo Soon.
Yes. Please do send payment to Tattoo soon.
She gives you a nod. Will do.
And
No.
we know more about the nature of these sands, so we will do what we can.
You know more then. That is good. And she gestures behind her. Please, come out. These are the people that were sent by the Katsune. And you all watch as a long, white-robed wearing individual steps out. Their hands are folded into the sleeves of these robes in front of their chest. And their hair looks simple and untreated. Not very well washed or tended to, and zero makeup or accents or jewelry on the individual as they walk towards you all. Hello, it is a pleasure to meet you all.
It is a pleasure to meet you as well. And what are your... forgive me, I am not from Casino.
There's nothing to forgive. People come from all over, after all.
Who are...
He smiles at you. My name is Sam.
I knew it.
I proceed to swallow the paper.
I came here hearing of the distress that they were committing to. Such a shame. But you found more information about the sands?
Yes, I have some skill in the arcane. And being in them so long, it is a very old magic. And it must have taken time to prepare. Just from my understanding of,
I sent her a message,
Fastening
grand
spells.
magic.
it must have been some sort of long-term project. But by whom and with what skill, what background, we are not sure. But
It's
it
not
is,
natural.
It is not natural, and it is something that someone has worked on for a long time. That is,
Roll me a deception.
I'm going to use my not bothering to read while on vacation advantage.
I call it the good boy advantage.
13.
Isn't the opposite of having that advantage having been banned?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
There has been precedent.
I'm aware.
Hey, I'm not just about punishment. I like positive reinforcement as well.
Yeah, you either get advantage or you fuck off.
Yeah, it's a win-win for me. So,
No, that's cool. I'm down with that.
anyways, they smile and nod at you as you're saying these words. Ah. Well, I currently have a tent over here. Can you share whatever insights you have gained into these matters with me? Since you are not from around here, I am the individual most accounted for the Iaman. Kareem gives a smile and salute towards him. He is being very modest. He is the leader of the Iaman. The Iaman do not have a leader. We are all the same.
It is somebody.
Sorry, I was gonna let you, but I will bow towards him and I'll say, it's an honor to meet such a prominent member of the EMA.
Can I
Nice.
insight check the all the same? I'm sorry.
Go for it, Fen.
It was just going to be more fluff.
Yeah. Just please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
I'm
Please don't kill me.
insight
I love you.
checking that fucking we're all the same.
Thank you for your offer. It is very kind, but we have a lot of recovery to do. Some of us took a lot of injury through doing this, and we need to rest.
He reaches his hand out towards you, Katarine. May I?
Thank you, but it is more, how should I say, more of a trauma instead of a physical healing. And we need some time to decompress.
She smiles. Or he smiles.
How dare you?
Some individuals do not wish to be touched by others.
And
I am curious to learn more about your culture, though. You have a very foreign accent to me. I'm sure it's a lovely place.
it was.
But anyways, I will alert my allies amongst the other leaders of your discovery so that they can inquire and learn what is necessary.
Certainly.
If all of you are coin-driven individuals, I assure you, the others can compensate you fairly.
It is not all of the motivation, but it helps.
course. Did you roll your insight,
25.
Fen? The mask they are wearing is incredible. The perfect composure, the pristine way of speaking, the gentleness of the eyes. It is remarkable this person is able to lie so easily. If you did not know from what you heard from Iafret down below, you would have just believed them easily. But you can see very deep beneath the surface of their gaze a little disdain towards her. Notably, though, zero disdain towards Samdi or you. A little disdain towards Jack.
We're dealing with a sand redneck.
But anyways, I will stay out of your way. Rest
It's
up.
Moga,
You all
make Oasis
deserve it
great
very
again.
much. And they will just step back out of your way, graciously letting you all walk past. And for everyone else, it's hard to believe this person is like who Iarafrit was talking about. Like, they're so gentle and kind.
Oh no, Catherine.
You could be wary, but they seem gentle and kind.
Catherine has experience with silver tongue political advisors who turn out to be bad.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, there's one in your party.
It is me. No, it is.
Andy.
So
I made a living off of doing this. What the fuck are you on about?
back to our boat.
Back to our boats.
Do I have to?
Kareem, send guards to row them, please. And Kareem will give you escorts with their own boats.
I give Silk another bow and a sigh along with it. Thank you so much.
Of course. None of you should work hard right now. Rest. You deserve it. And you're all escorted back onto the ship by them. Notably, Fen and Ash, the entire time you were rowing away, up on top of that large structure, Silk has just been watching you. You're muted.
I wasn't talking loud. I was not talking loud at all. This was me mouthing out, "Fuck this, dude."
All you is making sure we made it safe. Oh,
I don't think he likes you, Katarina.
you don't think? This is all telepathic.
Nope. It's all right. Getting the sand up. Is my purple eye gone now that we're out of the sand?
Somebody else has
Fuck.
to look at it.
I
Medicine
look
check.
in the water.
Go ahead.
Look down into the water.
Looks blue.
Oh.
Shit, were your eyes always blue?
I'll medicine check him.
Go for it.
Guidance.
I'm gonna need that guidance.
9.
9.
So, like, crocodiles are kind of colorblind.
Getting dagger out. I just got to get rid of it, right?
Yeah.
So I gotta get a good vantage point of view of
She
this
like
thing.
takes his face in her hands and she just like looks at him. Like,
So, the eye is not all purple, but the iris does have a purple ring in it.
it's just getting better.
I'm going.
Perhaps when you shit him out, it'll be better.
I'm going to say I recommend not trying that again. And I'm going to take off my hat and dip my head in the water to get the sand out of my eyes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Drink some coffee. You won't go to rest. You won't go to outhouse in no time.
I'll eat something else. It'll help push it through. Maybe some rocks.
Something with fiber.
Rocks. What
So,
time is it?
you get back onto Ishay's vessel. Just smiles at you all. Welcome back. 8 hours. No problem at all, I see.
Sure.
You look rough. Looks at you, Bart, and then looks at you, Fen, and then looks at you, Ash.
It was no problem for some of us.
Auntie smiles.
Something took a little
Finally
damage that point.
breathes.
I'm so used to not breathing. Breathe,
Man.
motherfucker, breathe.
I will be taking you all back over to the harbor. Is there a preferred port you'd like to be dropped off at?
Jack's home is near, and I will tell her where it is.
Black Spire.
Is there a place that is closer to that?
I cannot drop you off at Black
No,
Spire.
I mean as far
I
as
am
there
not allowed.
is a dock that is at least on that
Oh,
closer to it.
Yes, we can bring you in. We can bring you into the canal.
Perfect.
Didn't you see who we just met though? I'm sure we could go to the Black Spire.
Unless I hear it. No. She smiles at you.
Trying to do it for years, alright?
Well, maybe one day you'll grow up big and strong. She pats you on the shoulder.
Mom.
Bitch, I hate people. Anyways, she'll bring you in over around this area where you're able to get off onto one of the docks and walk through Gambler's Den over to Jack's home. Jack invites you all in, I assume again, and he'll keep watch by the door so all of you can discuss privately.
Let me have a moment to get changed. Barta. And so like she'll go into that room with him and she'll toss him 90 gold. This is findings from his son. And this is all out of sight and earshot of everyone else.
So 320 split is 160 to each
So
of
then
you.
80 to Barta.
80 to Bart, 80 to Kat, and 180 to Sam D.
160.
160 to Sam D.
Excellent.
I assume you guys did this when you made your little deal and everybody else was distracted.
Although, you saying that you need to go get changed and dragging me with you may give a wrong impression.
Whatever. It's a way to give you the money without no one seeing.
True. What about that sword?
Give me a few minutes, and I will read your lead cast. Identify.
Yeah, now,
Okay.
get cleaned up. I'll just
I'm
go
gonna-
stand outside the door.
I'm gonna go take a shower in our outdoor shower that faces into the woods.
So you have a bucket that you pull and it just...
Yes, I have shape water.
Nice.
I can warm it up.
Yeah. All right. So you are identifying the longsword. This is a +1 longsword, magical in nature, obviously. And it has a unique property. This is called the Zap Dash. If you attack more than twice in a turn with this weapon, you can then, as a bonus action, teleport up to 50 feet.
Jesus.
More than twice.
You can only do this once per long rest.
No, it is.
No, I mean,
attacks.
if you attack more than
Attack
twice.
more than twice. So you have to attack with that weapon 3 times in a turn.
No. He's not good for me. There is no point.
Well, it's still +1. Oh, wait, your sword is.
Does anyone else use a longsword here? Can anyone use a longsword?
Say to Bartikov in the room alone.
She will, after a chat.
Open,
Yeah,
open door. Who can use a long?
Who can use a longsword?
I need someone
She just
who's
like smashes the door
profici-
open.
proficient at handling long weapons. Come to help me in the changing rooms.
Yeah, Ash gets up.
Samdi
Oh.
puts his hand on Ash's shoulder. They're not thinking of that.
So no actual metal longsword. Great, so they can sell it. And then I will identify the 2 gems. Are they just regular focuses?
At this point, yes, they were attuned to the object that was destroyed. So both of them are, I gave you the price last time, quality focuses. But they still count as that particular gem.
Okay. You
I
can sell
will
these
say,
as well.
I will say to the party, you know, I could go back to the Katsun with that longsword and sell it. It'll be less conspicuous than trying to sell it on the market.
This makes sense.
Probably not a bad idea. It's not a bad sword, it's just I'm not that fast at making attacks. And never
Okay.
will be.
And I have my focus that I would rather use for myself. So we will put these on market and sell them, and then split the gold.
Which one are we trying to sell it with, Samdi? Looks in while like washing away the sand and blood and everything.
You missed a spot. I point to
Prestidigitation.
Very, very acrobatically gets the back.
nice.
Very
Jesus,
strange.
it's like a
Yeah,
contortionist.
pretty
You spent too
That's
much
how I got
time as a
swole in my
snake.
back.
Or cat.
Some cats, not mine.
And just
Okay,
starts
so-
licking his own anus clean.
Hey, if you could.
No. No, I would not.
I
Don't
know
get me
how
wrong.
unclean that shit is.
I
don't
have
touch
no
it.
problem eating booty. But I'm not licking it clean.
Be clean
Okay.
prior to.
Okay, I'm
Clean
going to
prior-
fucking damn it.
Go.
I'm.
What were you saying, Samdi? What were you saying, Samdi?
The question was, who am I selling this to?
Take it to.
Well, the Katsun are, well, they're not the most reputable place to anyone with half a brain cell. They do offer some services of the lost and found variety.
I just have this feeling that, well, clearly that person there has a lot of interest in who we had locked up. And also the fact that they're the ones bringing the stuff in.
Not the cats.
They are not the ones bringing it in.
No, the Iman and everything. Yeah,
The Iman are,
are
yes.
the ones bringing the stuff in. Their leader showed up to know what we know. Now, maybe I don't know the intricacies of relationships necessarily, how the Katsun and the Iman and, well,
But
the
I've-
other person, he said Zirens, who's the leader of, the agriculture and everything else here. Yeah,
Almaj.
Almaj. So,
I knew something was sneaky about them with their selfless. Oh, we just take care of plants.
yeah,
deal.
yeah, I don't think he wants you here.
Well, he could fuck off because I am here.
That's fine. But we sell that, what if somebody goes and spills the beans to get in, make some coin with silk? I'd say not selling it right now would be the best bet.
Or who
Any
is on
sort
the...
of way to not let them know that we were the ones that
True, but we need funds. Do we just wait for payments?
sell those jewels that you got.
That was part of it. Do we hang on to the you said?
I understand Fenrid's concern, considering the sword was located next to a body of a person we deemed to have been unretrievable,
So does that
especially
mean
considering
his
his
sword was unretrievable?
That is fair, but it also brings further attention to that cell and our involvement.
It could be an investment for the future. Just hang on to it.
I
And
holding off would be good. I would say we need to put it somewhere else, though.
Do you have a place in mind?
Yeah, I'm gonna go bury it with all my bones.
That may work.
That's a joke. I don't
Oh.
bury bones. I'm not a dog.
I
And I
mean,
walk in and I go get a giant thing of meat from our food area.
preservation bin.
Yeah.
so we can expect payment from the prison. We need to find our friend who hired us at the tavern. Can we make contact with her, Jack? So
Yeah.
I'm replying
Yeah,
to
Oh,
something.
gotcha.
Who were you trying to get in contact with?
I was gonna see if Jack could get in contact with. Let me get to see.
Jack
Yasme.
does mention he might be able to. He should be able to get rid of it safely. Might be lower cost, but he could get rid of the sword safely. It might not be as high of a price if you sell it above, but getting rid of it without anyone knowing is what.
Cash in hand is better.
I can't really offer that, but Zen has control over Jack, and if Jack has made it clear that he would do shit like that, then
Yeah, no. We've talked about it because that's Ace's what Jack actually does.
yep.
So.
I set up this circumstance for him.
So
And he has to have a daughter. God damn it.
I'll go. It's
Nah,
fine.
that's cool.
Fen will go and sell it.
Yeah, you just walk outside. Who wants
Who
this
wants
shit?
we can
Go to the gladiators.
we
So,
can set it tomorrow. For now, this is what evening.
at this point, no, you guys went during the middle of the night. So at this point, it's before noon. Yeah. It's been a long day. You guys ventured out at 5 a.m. and you were only down there for about 4 hours total. Or voyaging 4 hours total. So, yeah.
Well, it is
Anyone
something we
want
can.
food? Just offering meat.
Can we contact Yasme and tell her that we have completed our job?
Give me a second. I'm gonna go outside and find myself a fucking bird. Specifically, one of the ones that I told to attack her. I want to see if I can find myself one of those. What are they? Pelican? Not pelican. Seagull.
Oh, the dicks
Yeah,
of the
because
world.
I sent
Yeah.
like
Rats with
hundreds-
wings.
I sent like a bunch of seagulls
Sea
at her.
chickens.
Yeah.
Oh, they're rats with wings.
You find a seagull.
Oh.
The seagull looks at you. Mine? Mine?
No, mine. Bonk.
Mine.
I'll give them a different one. I'm gonna originally cast speak. Well, actually, have bee speech. I don't even need speak with animals. What?
Yeah, never prepare that spell
Okay,
ever
can I
again.
just-
I pretty much removed that spell as a druid. You
Okay,
don't need
all
it.
right, it's off. I'm going to while I put some food down for it to get.
Mine.
I'm going to ritually cast Animal Messenger, but I'm in the lieu of Chelsea. I'm going to grab it and pull it into the mouth like a microphone.
You were there were you some? Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's the best thing ever. like a fucking boom.
A boom mic.
Yeah.
What do you want to say?
I'm just gonna look at everybody else to see what I need to say. What did we want to send her?
We have completed the task you gave us.
We've
We
completed
can-
the task you wanted us to do.
All right.
We can meet you somewhere. We can meet back at tavern this evening.
We can meet back at the tavern this evening. You can respond to this message. I give a detailed description of Yasmi to this person,
The bird.
to the bird.
To the
Yeah.
bird.
It's a person-ish
Oh.
thing. And then I just
No, that's the least person
I just
animal.
stare,
in the
I stare
world.
at it real quick, kind of like asserting dominance, and then I snap back its head so it just
and it
Like
flies
a
off
fucking slinky.
yeah.
as it's flying. Mine.
Why do Sam D walks back out from the back? Why do I hear a seagull screaming, "What the fuck"?
You know.
Finn made use of the local bird life.
Recipient matches the description of manner and speak up. 5 words and travel quick duration, 5 miles. When the message arrives, delivers the message, replicate the sound of your voice. The messenger speaks only to a creature matching the description you gave if the messenger doesn't reach its destination. So they can't respond to this message.
No, I not. No, she can't. But I definitely said you can respond to this message because I want her to try and interact with this fucking bird.
So somewhere off in the distance, Yasme will start speaking to the bird that steals her lunch and flees.
Perfect.
You dick.
I love it.
Wait,
10
I
out of
wasn't
10.
talking yet.
What's it done?
10 out of 10. It's amazing.
This goddamn party.
I love us. We're the best.
And I thought we wanted
The
a
best at
serious
something.
game.
Yeah, I tried.
I'm assuming we probably have one of those like half circle chairs that have like the giant pad in them that kind of well out.
Sure, it's a little rougher, but it's there.
Oh yeah, because it's used. I forgot. We have a lot of vintage.
Yeah, everything in
lot of
here is
vintage
used.
thrift stuff. I forgot.
Yeah.
The Papasan chairs.
So yeah.
Yes, those. Yeah.
So now that you're all back, about an hour into all of you being here, Jack will alert you. We have a couple of big guys coming out front right now.
Cannon poorly.
Can I use my arcane recovery during our little rest here?
Yeah, you guys could have short rested during that time. It's a couple of hours. Cool. The front door has one rasp on it before Jack looks at you, Fen, to answer it.
I'll answer it. I've basically been in like this like loincloth thing because I showered and just been hanging out in the house, so I'll answer it.
Samdi is the first one of all of you who recognizes both of the men. The first one is Tatusun, and the second one is one of his trainee underlings. And he has a fairly pissed off look on his face. Samdi,
My good sir.
I'm here to personally pay you and your party for a job well done. He snaps his finger, and the guy behind him hands over a chest to you.
I walk over, and I say to him, "What can I say? I always aim to please."
Next time, go through the proper channels. We already had 2 groups heading over there. They just had difficulty finding a ship.
They were just too slow.
What was that?
Said they were just too slow.
Cat, please.
Well, no, I'm just going to say that perhaps you should trust something more in the future.
Cat, please.
Are you looking for more work like this in the future, Sam?
Sandy sends Cat a message. Him and I aren't on fair ground to be arguing like this. I will and I'll say Tatusu?
Tattoo soon.
Tattoo soon. Okay. Tattoo soon. Got it. I'll say to him, I will definitely ask you or ask the proper channels and whatnot to set me up for a job. This was an attempt to show initiative. I apologize if this disturbed your schedule.
Well, I am annoyed with your activity and the people you associate with. He looks at Jack and Fen. But the others that called dibs on the job, they are pissed at you. And he just walks away.
Pissed at you. That is so funny. I would like to see them try.
Yeah.
I'm
He
going
says
to like.
as he's out the door when she's.
Oh, is he walking away?
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Is the chest right near my feet? I guess.
Sandy's holding it.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna take out the cheapest coin.
Oh, it's all
It's
copper.
all copper. I'm
It's
just gonna
all
flick
copper.
one onto the ground at him for the delivery and shut the door.
And there's a mental message to Finn. Finn, do you know of another seagull that you could tell to shit on his head?
I don't see any around right now.
Unfortunate. Perhaps you can.
Give me some time. Maybe I'll learn to fly.
It is fun.
So this chest is filled with 30,000 copper pieces.
This fucking asshole.
He paid us all in pennies.
So that's 300 gold?
Sorry, it's 29,999 now.
Thank you.
Unless Fen wants to go get that copper that's right outside the
I
door.
will get it. Catherine is not above getting a
Okay.
copper.
I was trying to prove a point. Leave it there.
So it's 300 gold worth of copper, but it is in weight copper.
I'm going to say out loud to everyone, you guys are about to get me killed.
Give
Don't
it
do
a
that to
try.
me, Fen.
We did a pretty good job of trying to do that today, and you survived.
The politics can be more deadly than trained killers.
So that's 50 gold worth of copper each.
But you have to list it as copper.
So
30,000 divided upon 5 people is
Six.
Yeah.
6,000 copper.
No. It's 30 divided by 6 is 5.
5,000
You each
copper.
get 5,000 copper.
Yeah.
5,000
Bullshit.
copper, yeah.
Or you could just leave it here
Yep, that's exactly
and
what
not
we're
carry
doing,
that
is just
around.
leaving
I
this
am-
chest here.
Yes, I'm going to
It'll be,
put
it's
it.
like this. It's like the spare change chest. You like
Yep.
grab a handful of before you go out.
Yeah, do they have like a fancy machine
tip
that
the
just
people.
transmutates our copper pieces into gold ones?
Oh, yeah. You have to go into the casino. And it's called gambling.
Okay.
Um,
What's the transmutation process?
no, they're not that civilized here with magic. They're like middle fantasy here, you know, like a little lower than middle.
Gotcha.
You're lower than the Exandria spectrum. I'll put it that way.
And there is not a bank or anything around that
I mean,
we would have access to.
Jack would have access to a
Hmm.
bank. He's a professional gambler,
We will.
and he could totally turn it all in, or he could just go to the casino, cash it out as chips, and just
True.
And make money on it, but we can always talk to him when he is more himself.
yeah.
Pokes Jack, who's just staring outside. It's like he's not on.
He seems to be a little out of it. We should let him rest. I will make some coffee. Does anyone else want coffee?
I could use some.
I would actually like quite the opposite of that. I need to get some sleep.
Agreed. I'd like a nice sleep session.
So, you all either drink your coffee or go to sleep. Is anybody staying up for the day? Because if so, by the time night rolls around, you're exhausted. Actually, no. By now, you'll start getting exhausted.
Fine, then I want to sleep.
I eat a bunch of food
Yeah.
and I pass out in like my high up area in my cat form and eventually
Yeah.
turn back.
Oh wait, no. You guys long rested on the boat ride, didn't you?
Long rested on the way there
On the boat ride over
Mhm.
there.
Oh yeah.
because I had
So
a
we
pull-
can't.
Yeah, you can survive until like early morning hours, like 3 or 4 a.m. before
I'm
you get
sleeping
exhausted.
still.
Or you could just
I'm
sleep.
sleeping still.
Yeah, Katarine, you'll still be functioning if you want to stay up.
Off my sleep.
You'll just have to sleep before 3 a.m. Then you're getting exhausted. Like,
We might be doing hood rat shit tonight, so I'm going to sleep.
all right. Anyone else?
Just
Sleep
sleeping.
as well.
Glad we're
Well.
all sleeping after doing some.
Then you all take your reasonable rest, and well, I think that's a perfect place for us to end the session this week. Next week, you're meeting back up with Yasme over at the Moody Pub and figuring out what it is you're going to be doing. Actually, just right now, I'll cover Yasme paying you all. You are confirming you're going there, right?
Yes.
Okay. She's paying you 50 platinum pieces.
Ooh!
Except
Is it
for
true?
me, I get the codes to the box.
That is correct. So you each get 10
10
platinum.
platinum.
Can you add that to Jack's character sheet?
Perfect.
And like, hang on, there's 5 of us. 3,000 divided by 5.
6.
No. Take as much as you want and leave the rest there. Like
It's not worth the
do
trouble.
you really want to lug that around? That's the question.
So it's
5,000
Like,
copper for each person.
Yeah, it would be 5,000 copper each.
that's some funky maths. If 3,000 divides by 6 into 5,000.
No, it's 30,000.
Oh.
30,000 copper pieces.
Oh God.
Yeah, he paid you 300 gold in pennies.
'Cause he's a dick.
I mean,
Yeah.
props to him. That's probably like enough copper to. Well, there's no electricity, but
Yeah, that's why it's so valueless right now.
it's like
We bury it.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Ignore that. Ignore that.
no,
The wrong button.
gross. Not that.
Ah,
None of that.
Sorry, that was the wrong button. But anyways, yes, go ahead and add your platinum to your sheets. Players, thank you for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a great time. We'll see you around.